Hey Hustle Babes, I'm Chanel the Brand Hustler, and this is a channel for all of my hustle babes who are interested in gaining insight on the entrepreneur journey while learning essential marketing and business tips for their brand. If that sounds like you, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and join the Hustle Babe community. So I kind of wanted to do a video just as an update on what's going on in my life, what's going on in my business, and I wanted to give you guys this update because I feel like it's important to have some sort of transparency, but also because you guys support me in various ways, whether you booked a coaching session, whether you joined the e-hustle club, whether you booked the agency to actually design your logo or your website or anything like that, or whether you're just watching a video. You supported me in some type of way, and I just wanted to have some transparency with you to kind of tell you what's going on, because as you know, obviously I own a business. As you know, obviously I'm engaged, and if you've watched any of my videos, you probably know that I was in the process of building a home. So I wanted to kind of give you an update on all that stuff plus more, kind of just have like a conversation. It's been a while since I've updated, or have I even ever updated you guys on anything? I feel like maybe I've updated you guys on stuff in the midst of like my how-to videos, but I wanted to have more so of a casual conversation, kind of like girl talk, you know what I'm saying, to kind of update you guys on what's going on. So if you're interested in hearing any of my stories, definitely stay tuned and watch the entire video, because I am going to be spilling kind of everything that's been going on. So without further ado, I guess let's hop into the first update. So obviously the background is completely different, and that is because I am no longer in my apartment. So I used to shoot all of my videos in my apartment where me and my fiance lived at. And so if you've been subscribed for a while, or if you've ever binged watched my videos, you probably have seen the vlogs where I've given you guys house updates, the vlog where we initially said we were gonna build a home, etc, etc. And so the ideal thing that should have happened was for us to move out of our apartment and go directly into our home. But obviously, well, not obvious to you guys, but that didn't happen, right? So I am currently at another apartment, and the apartment I'm at is one of my closest friends crashing. And that's because we don't have a house, at least not yet. So basically, my fiance and I bought the lot, I think back in like late October-ish, early November-ish of 2019, and the estimated finish time for them building was supposed to be May, and everything slowed down because of coronavirus. So our date continued to be pushed back. So the initial date that we had, our apartment lease was ending in August. So we were actually kind of like trying to figure out how in the world to break our lease early back then. But it's a good thing we didn't, because they ended up pushing the date back to like a June or July date, and then obviously that date didn't happen either. And so now we finally got like a solid kind of date by the latest, which is gonna be this fall. I'm not gonna tell you guys the date because I don't want to jinx it, but it's gonna be this fall. So basically where I'm at right now is just like a segue between that. So I don't want you to watch this video or just see the title and not watch throughout the video and then be like, oh, Chanel's not getting a house anymore. That's not true. Our house is just taking longer to build because of coronavirus. Obviously people couldn't work when we first found out about the virus, and now that we're learning more about the virus, people are slowly able to return to work, which means they can continue building our home. So I'm excited to show you guys that this fall I am actually going to record like a empty house tour so that you guys can see everything in the layout. And I also want to record like my process of buying home decor items, decorating my office, decorating my living room, and things like that, because I feel like that is a part of my life that I want to share with you guys. And as an entrepreneur, you have certain goals, and many of us have that goal to get a home, or get our first home, or get our dream home, or to just be able to afford certain things within our home or within our life. And I want to share that with you, because I don't want to just talk to you all day about how to do this, how to do that, but how can you actually enjoy the rewards of you actually executing the correct marketing steps that I'm teaching you guys, right? So that is stuff that I want to share with you guys, and I don't know if I want to continue to put it on the same channel or if I want to kind of start a separate channel, kind of like vlog style channel where I show like nothing but the entrepreneur lifestyle. So me traveling, me decorating my house, me planning my wedding and certain events, me attending networking events, even, you know, shopping at designer stores and stuff like that, because I've never bought actual designer from a physical store before. I bought designer, but it's from online, and so I feel like my very first moment into a designer store, even though I know they tell you not to record, I want to record it, and I want to share that with you guys because I feel like I'm going to be so excited. So stuff like that. So comment down below if you think I should share stuff like that on this channel, which is my main channel, or if I should start a second channel where I'm just sharing like entrepreneur lifestyle, and maybe I'll call it like the Brand Hustler Vlogs or the Brand Hustler TV or Life of a Hustler or something like that. Like, comment down below if you think I should keep it on the same channel or if I should separate my channel, and also tell me what you think a good name for that second channel should be. All right, so comment below. So that's basically the update of the house. Currently, they've already done, I think, like 2 coats of paint. They've put in all the doors. All of the windows are done. They put in cabinets, and I think they started putting in the top for the countertops. So I'm actually gonna insert some pictures so that you guys can see a little snippet of what it looks like. You'll see like the doors put up, like I said. You'll see like the cabinets, the countertops, and so, oh, and they actually paved our driveway too as well. So it's exciting, and they're gonna continue to work on it, of course. And I think next step is flooring, if I'm not mistaken. Next step might be flooring, because like we did electrical and everything like that, all the lights and stuff work in our house. So I'm pretty sure next step is flooring. But that's pretty much the update on the house. Another thing that I wanted to update you guys on is, like I said, I'm engaged. I got engaged in June, and in the midst of everything going on, a lot of people had to push their wedding date back. A lot of people who were supposed to have their wedding in 2020 had to push their wedding back to 2021. So it put us in kind of like a space where, do we even want to try to compete for dates in 2021, or do we just want to wait out until 2022? We have 3 date options in mind, which I am excited about. One of them I feel like is our dream date. Well, sort of our dream date, and that's for a couple of reasons. It's kind of like a lucky date that just kept recurring to us, and then also the numbers symbolize things for us in our lives as well. I'm not gonna put that date out there yet until it's finalized, like we have a venue and everything's like said and done. But that is the update with the wedding. Currently we are planning an engagement party, and we are in the process of deciding between 2 venues. So we saw a bunch of different venues in the past month, and we narrowed it down to 3, and then we narrowed it down to 2. And so we have already got our DJ, we already solidified our host, we did all that stuff, but we still haven't sent out invitations because me and my fiance, or can I just say Andy, me and Andy, like we are all over the place in terms of so much that we have to do, because he has his own business as well, but he also still works in corporate America. And obviously I have my own business, I have YouTube, I have clients, I have a lot going on as well. And so we need to actually get this invite done, because it's a video invite, and we need to get it done so that the editor can edit it, and we haven't done that yet. But nonetheless, we're making progress. We're looking at 2 event coordinators, and we're gonna compare the 2 based on their ideas. But we do have food down packed, bar down packed, all of that. We just have to figure out our invitations, figure out the guest list again, and confirm which venue we want to go with, and then we can start working on ourselves, like dresses, his outfit, stuff like that. So I'm excited for that. The engagement party is going to be this fall. It's in my birthday month, so comment below if you know what month that is, and if you want a hint, you can go to either the Brand Hustler page or at I am Chanel Q, and you can find out when my birthday is based on posts that I make. So comment below if you know what month my birthday is in, but it is in my birthday month, so that is super exciting. I'm excited about the theme. It's just lit, right? Like it's lit, and I'm gonna share some exclusives with y'all. I'm gonna put right here the colors for the engagement party, which of course I created the mood board because I'm extra, and so I wanted to give people exact colors that I want. So I created the mood board to share with the event coordinators, and it's kind of like an old French kind of romance theme. So it's about to be lit, okay? That's pretty much the update with that, at least as much as I want to share at this very moment. Like I said, stuff like that I do want to document and I do want to share it somehow, but I'm torn on if I should continue to share that stuff on this channel, like vlogging that, or if I should just separate it, because a lot of people may just come to my channel because they just want to learn, but then I have people who want to learn and they want to like be a part of my life. So it's like, maybe I should do a separate channel so the people who want to be a part of my life, they can subscribe to that, and then more people who just want to see that aspect can subscribe to that, and the people who just want to see the how-to aspect can subscribe to this, and the people who want to do both can subscribe to both. But that's how I'm feeling. But let me know, like I said, down below. The next thing that I want to update you guys on is, I told you in one of my vlogs that I was actually starting an Etsy shop. And it was an Etsy shop that was focused on creating custom goodies for like weddings and like life memories and things like that. I actually opened the Etsy shop last week. I only have 3 listings right now. By the time you're watching this, I may have 4 up, but I'm gonna put the link in the description box so that you can go and check it out. Maybe if you know somebody who's a wife, somebody who's engaged, or if you're engaged yourself or a wife and you want to buy one of the products that I have, definitely support your girl. Shipping is included in the price, so that is something that, you know, a lot of people appreciate, free shipping. So check it out. The link is in the bio. My Etsy shop is open, so go check it out and share it. I gotta update you guys on my business. Wow. Okay, so like a major thing that I need to update you guys on is my business, kind of like where I'm at now, why my website is shut down, where I plan on going, and my ideas, and yada yada yada. So basically, if you go to thebrandhustler.com, you're going to get a lock page. The lock page says that we'll be opening soon. It has a picture of me, and you can put in your email address, right? Which you want to do because you're gonna get an email when I actually open up. So basically what's going on is, if you ever went to my website before when it was actually live, it was, to me, a lot in one. It was like a one-stop shop, which is something I wanted but I didn't, right? Because I am all about user friendliness with your website, and I felt like it was so much on there that people were confused. I had coaching, I had the ability to work with me for like marketing, I had my branding stuff on there, I had my graphic design stuff, my website design stuff, I had book classes, everything was on that website. And to me, it was a whole lot of y'all. Like, it was confusing because I was still getting people who either thought I only did coaching, or people who thought I only did graphic design, or, you know, whatever. And I feel like the reason for that is they didn't take the time to navigate the website because it was so much on the website. And so I wanted to redo my website because of that, but then I feel like my agency has developed on its own. When I first started out in business, like, I was the one who was doing the graphic design for everyone. I was the one designing logos, business cards, all that stuff, websites, all that, on top of me coaching, on top of me writing these ebooks, on top of me creating these classes. I was the one doing all that stuff. And then as I grew, because I started my business in April of 2019, as I grew, by August, I was like, I can't do this anymore. And so I decided to hire graphic designers. So I ended up getting graphic designers, and they started taking the load off of me in that department. From there, I also hired some more people, and so now I feel like that team is developing on its own to the point where they can pretty much operate with just my directional guidance kind of thing, and me tweaking things here and there, but they can operate on their own. And we also have an influx of orders, like a ton of different orders that we're working on all at once. And so I feel like it was important for me to separate them. So basically what's going on is, I am going to be the brand hustler, like my face, me, coaching sessions, all of the exclusive programs that I offer, and any ebooks that I may write will be all on thebrandhustler.com, which is my website, me. I'm the face. You can kind of say it's kind of like developing like a influencer-ish role model type of brand, but not really. That's gonna be me. And then I have the Hustle Babe agency, which will house your graphic design, your website design, all the things you need in terms of business cards, branding, bundles, and all that. They will house all of that. And then all of my courses that I have will be linked through my personal website at thebrandhustler.com, but all of my courses will now be on a software called Teachable. So that way you have access, you can keep track of where you're at, and you kind of have to have a email and a password to log in all the time. It just helps to clean things up, and so that is pretty much what's going on. So we're in the midst of separating and building basically 2 different brands at the same time that are both working together but still operating separately, if that makes any sense to you. It's kind of like how Rihanna has the Fenty brand, but then you have Fenty Skin, Fenty Beauty, Fenty, I can't remember what she called her wardrobe collection, but Fenty whatever, right? It's kind of like that. So it's like you have the whole brand hustle as the overall umbrella, but then there's the brand hustler, there's the Hustle Babe agency, and very soon in the future there is something else. There's a 3rd leg to that I am working on that involves physical items, and I'm excited about that, and that will also be under that umbrella. So it was important for us to separate everything because it would just be too much. Like, we want people to be able to go on the agency site and get what graphics they need, book design consultations if they need to. We want them to be able to come on my website, book coaching with me, sign up for my exclusive programs, learn more about me and what I have to offer. If I have any free classes, free webinars, sign up for those. And then when the 3rd site is added with the physical products, we want you to be able to go on, add to cart, check out, and get all of your answers with that. So that's kind of like what's going on. Like I said, I do have the intention of releasing physical products, which they are going to be thebomb.com, okay? And I'm going to do a separate video dropping that tea because this video is already long enough, and I have some other things I'm working on. So in terms of the brand hustler, myself, and my exclusive programs, I'm going to be highlighting my e-hustle club as one of my main programs. And if you don't know what the e-hustle club is, it is a club that is created for women who want the accountability and the resources to propel their business. So basically within the e-hustle club, we meet at least twice a month. Sometimes we meet 3. And so you get new classes on branding and marketing and entrepreneurship, but then you also get live Q&A sessions with me where you can ask all the questions that you have, maybe about the classes that you watched or about things you've heard about business, anything like that. Also have a group chat where you can interact with the people in the e-hustle club. And then all of our classes are stored on Teachable. So if you missed live class, you can always catch a replay of that class on Teachable, and the entire dashboard is there for you to access 24/7. So if you're like me and you're a night owl, you can stay up until 5 a.m. and binge watch a whole bunch of courses if you wanted to. The e-hustle club also gets a discount code that is exclusive to them that gives them 25% off of anything that they want. For the most part, anything that they want, whether it's a brand package or whether it's coaching with me, they get 25% off of that. They also get exclusive bonus resources that I create strictly for them. So sometimes I create workbooks that I feel like will be helpful to them, and I only share it with them. Like, I have a goal setting workbook that I put on the screen as well that basically serves as a planner, and it helps them set what I call SMART goals, and they are the only ones who have that. And you can only get that if you're a part of the e-hustle club or if you do a one-on-one session with me and I think you're a good fit for the book. But I really only gave it to maybe 3 people outside of the e-hustle club. And so that is thebomb.com. I have another exclusive program that I'm going to be launching, but for the fall I have a couple of classes that I'm going to be releasing. I'm going to be releasing a Canva 2.0 class, and so basically I am going to break down Canva in and out. If you didn't know, I'm a Canva Pro affiliate. I'm a lot of things. I'm a Canva Pro affiliate, so I basically know a lot about Canva, and I am going to show you how you can use Canva to create graphics for your business, for your Instagram, Facebook, wherever. I'm going to show you how to use Canva to the best of your ability so that you can do a lot of things on your own and save you some coin when it comes to hiring a designer. The second class that I'm going to be releasing is going to be all about automations and funnels. So I'm going to be breaking down what a sales funnel is, why you should build one, how you can use it, and different tools that you can incorporate into that so that you can optimize that to the best of your ability. I am also, y'all, I am also going to be doing a boot camp. I'm going to be doing a Q4 boot camp. And so basically that boot camp is going to be where you meet with me for a few weeks We're gonna be in a group format, and I am going to be prepping you for Q4. And so that is actually going to be released very, very, very soon. So if you're interested and excited for that, comment down below. Basically, it's going to be where I have pre-recorded classes for you to watch. New classes will be released every single week, but then you also meet with me at the end of the week to kind of get your questions answered, for me to kind of touch up on points that aren't clear that from the actual pre-recorded class, etc., etc. And basically by the end of that boot camp, you should be prepped to run your sales for Black Friday, for Thanksgiving, for Christmas, for New Year's, all that stuff, and make some good money from it, okay? Because I'm gonna be teaching you all about marketing strategies specifically for the holiday season and for Q4, right? So those are some exciting things that I have dropping. In terms of YouTube, I have so much in store for YouTube. If you haven't noticed already, I've increased my consistency, and that is because I actually hired a video editor, I think like 4 weeks ago. Was it 3 or 4 weeks ago? I think it was 4 weeks ago. I had a video editor. His name is actually Corey, and he's thebomb.com. So a lot of my recent videos, I can't remember how many of my recent videos, but all of my recent videos have been edited by him. So if you watch some of my older videos and you watch the new videos, you'll see a difference in just the overall look, and also a difference in the edits and the animations. It's definitely elevated. And so one thing that I can tell you guys to take away from this video, other than you just listening to me talk, is if there's something that you are stressing yourself to do, or even if it's something that you feel like you have no time to do, or you're not really good at it but you just dibble and dabble, outsource that to somebody else. Because like video editing I can do, but there's somebody who does that for a living and will do a better job at it than I can. So I'd rather get someone who can do that, that can then improve my brand and help me grow and expand, right? Because if I continue to do everything by myself, I'm going to continue to struggle to make money and to make my goals and all of that stuff. And so basically hiring Corey has improved my videos. It's improved my watch time like tremendously, and it's improved my consistency, like I said. And obviously if I'm more consistent, if my watch time is improving, it means that I'm doing better on YouTube, and it means that I have the potential to make way more money on YouTube than I would have when I was struggling to edit videos myself and to try to squeeze it into my already filled schedule. Like, y'all, I got so much stuff to do and I'm so behind because of everything that has been going on. What I forgot to tell you guys is, like, even when I was moving, like, it was supposed to be smooth sailing. We weren't supposed to be staying with my friend at this apartment. We were supposed to be staying, one, the house, but it wasn't ready. Two, we were supposed to stay with our other friend, but something ended up happening to him and his brother, so we couldn't stay there. Then our apartment building ended up having a fire. It's a whole lot going on and I'm so behind with everything. So imagine if I was trying to catch up with my business, trying to catch up with my client work, trying to move, trying to plan an engagement party, trying to plan a wedding, trying to do all that stuff on top of actually recording the videos, because recording takes a lot of time. I gotta do my makeup, I gotta set everything up, all that stuff, and then on top of then editing the videos, which then takes even more time. At least for me, takes even more time. I edit videos and sometimes I'm editing the video for like 3 hours, and then having to actually put it up and do the marketing around that. Like, it's a lot that goes into it. So having somebody else who can do the editing for me saves me 3 hours worth of time, like every single time I need to edit a video. So it saves me about 6 to 9 hours a week, depending on how many videos I'm putting up that week. That is a lot of time. You know what you can do with 6 to 9 hours. So just think about things in your business that you may be doing that you can definitely outsource to somebody else because they're better at it than you, or because you're taking too much time doing that, right? So think about that. But basically, I think those are my updates. If you have any video ideas that you want me to do for YouTube, drop it down below. I'm open to that, whether it's a lot of how-to videos on how to market your business, how to brand your business, or whether you want to see something in particular in my lifestyle, drop it down below. And please help me decide if I should keep all of that content on one channel in terms of like the entrepreneur lifestyle, like traveling, home decor, wedding planning, all that stuff on this main channel, or whether I should separate that into its own lifestyle channel so that you guys can pick what vibe you're into, right? I'm kind of leaning towards separating the channels, but let me know down below what you're thinking. If you aren't following me already, make sure that you follow me at The Brand Hustler. I am going to start posting on that again. I haven't posted on Instagram in literally months. I haven't posted on Instagram since July 3rd. And before then, I didn't post since June, and so that's because of everything that was going on. But now I'm gonna get back to posting, especially because I myself am prepping for Q4. I've made all of my goals without posting on Instagram, so I can't wait to see how I can do even more once I start posting on Instagram again. And I am excited, y'all. I'm so excited. But anyway, follow me on those platforms and definitely subscribe to this channel if you aren't subscribed already. You want to join the Hustle Babe community because, I mean, just why wouldn't you? But other than that, I am going to see you later, Hustle Babes. Bye.